Hello, my beautiful witches. Wicked Witch of LA here with another video. So today, I'm going to do another herb video in the plant magic and correspondences series. And today we're going to be talking about something that I use quite a lot and is very, very easy to come by. I mean, you will not struggle finding this anywhere, and that is going to be black pepper. Now, black pepper, I mean, everyone's heard of black pepper. We've probably have eaten it, we've smelled it, it's everywhere. It's actually the world's most common and highly traded and imported, exported spice, black pepper. So black pepper is pretty awesome. It's delicious. I'm a pepper freak, so I love adding lots of black pepper to my dishes. But it's, yeah, smells great. I actually really like the smell of black pepper. I know some people don't, but you know. So these are black peppercorns. And in magic, it doesn't matter if you use the ground form or the corns. I have both, because, you know, why not? And it's very easy to come by. You can find black pepper at your local dollar store, probably. So you can always run down to the dollar store and get yourself some black pepper there. And it's just amazing in magic. It doesn't have like 10,000 magical correspondences, like, for example, cinnamon, or like myrrh, for example. But the very few that it does have, it is pretty darn good. So to start off, black pepper. So its scientific name is Piper nigrum, and it's associated with the planet Saturn. Now, black pepper has a couple of neat correspondences, and it mostly ties with banishing, exorcism, protection, and to heat up spells a bit, to kind of add a little bit of like strength. It also does raise energy, but it tends to raise dark energy. That doesn't mean bad. Remember, dark doesn't mean bad. It's just another side of the spectrum. You know, it balances out light. So it does bring out darker energies. Again, it is associated with Saturn, so Saturn also does encompass darker energies. So just to have that in mind, black pepper is amazing for banishing. I mean, like, and this is for banishing, whether you want to banish negativity, if you want to banish even a person, it does tie in to baneful magic as well. So again, if you're trying to banish like negative spirits or you're trying to banish bad energy, you can use black pepper to do that. And you can also use it if you're trying to banish someone out of your life. Again, it's also really great for exorcism. Exorcism is not what you think, especially, you know, when you think of like the movies like The Exorcist. It's not all about casting out demons. Exorcism mostly just corresponds to casting out an entity or casting out an energy that is prevalent and is occupying a space where it doesn't belong. That's basically what exorcism is. Although that word itself does have some, you know, negative ties to it. But anyway, it is great for that. And for protection from negativity and evil. Black pepper is amazing for protection, and it's the main reason that I use it for. Black pepper is going to help you out big time with protecting your home. Any of your protection jars, if you do mojo bags, or any form of protection spell, add black pepper to it. It's really going to amp up the protection. Again, it protects against negativity and also evil. Big difference between the two. So that's actually kind of the only correspondences that I really have noted down for black pepper. Again, it's not a lot, but it's amazing. And it's funny that it's such a common herb, or spice rather, so common, and many witches overlook it, how potent it can be, how powerful it is. Once you begin to use black pepper for yourself and to really hone into what it can do for you, you're gonna be amazed at how common it is, how easy it is to come by, and yet it's so strong. So, a couple things that pair very nicely with black pepper. If you want to kind of get rid of negative energies and you want to protect your home, a couple stones that work really well are obsidian, right there, and tourmaline. I don't know how to pronounce it, whatever. So these are really good gems that work very well with black pepper, especially in protection spells. And when it comes to herbs, I mean, anything that has to do with protection will work well, but I love chili peppers, especially when it comes to banishing. Again, if you're banishing someone out of your life, if you're trying to banish negativity, pair black pepper with chili peppers. That's good stuff right there. Really good stuff. It does tread a little bit into baneful magic. Again, baneful magic, like I've said in other videos, baneful magic does not always mean hexing, and it does not mean hurting someone. It's mostly just using, instead of attracting, light workings or giving light workings, you are ridding yourself of something. So that does tend to tread a little bit into darker magic. But again, you can pair this to get rid of someone, to banish someone, and things of the sort. Now, I use black pepper in a variety of ways. I do enjoy making black pepper oil. So if you ever want to make black pepper oil that you can use to dress your candles, you can take a glass container like this one. And what I do is that I fill it about a quarter to half the way with black pepper, black peppercorns as well. And then I fill the rest with olive oil. And I'll let that sit for about 2 weeks at least in a dark place, because you don't want sunlight to hit it. And just let that stew for about 2 weeks, and boom, you've got black pepper oil, and you can use it however you'd like. That is really, really handy for dressing candles. I also use black pepper to make my witch's salt, or also known as black salt. If you didn't watch my video on witch's salt, I will link that down below. But that's how I make my witch's salt, is lots and lots of black pepper. You can see a corn right there. For the black salt, I do use mostly ground pepper, which is the most common to come by. For some odd reason, peppercorns are more expensive than already ground pepper. I don't know why that is, but somehow it is, even though it takes more work to grind them up. But anyway, that's one of the main reasons that I like to use black pepper, is in my witch's salt. It's amazing for that. Now, a couple spells that you can use black pepper with. Black pepper is, again, so kind of just going off in order here. Let's say you're trying to do a banishing spell. Let's say you're trying to banish someone out of your life. You can take yourself a black candle, and if you did make your black pepper oil, you can just dress it with black pepper oil and let that burn down. And you can, write on your candle, banish, and then your target's name. Let's say it's Carl Boudoir. I don't know. Let's say you're trying to get rid of Carl Boudoir. So you would put, I banish Carl Boudoir, or just banish Carl Boudoir. On it, you can of course write your sigils, blah, blah, blah. Again, the spell is for you to make. But to simply just put your target's name, dress it in your black pepper oil, and then let your candle burn down all the way. Sometimes I do like to pair this with a red candle as well for banishing work, but it's not necessary. So that's one spell that you can do for banishing. I'm not going to go too deep into exorcism because that is another can of worms, but maybe someday I'll make a video on that. But for protection, if you want to do a protection working, you can also use candle magic for that. So you can dress your candle with some black pepper oil or just regular oil, and then just dress it with some ground black pepper. And you can just write the word protection on your candle, and then just let that burn down. As it's burning, of course, I always encourage you to pray over your candle. And then, going back to the banishing spell, of course, you can have some red peppers present as well. That is very handy. Now, other things that you can do with black pepper, when it comes to protection, little things that you can do, aside from making your black salt, which, watch the video, very, very nice, is you can be simple about it, is just take some black peppercorns and sprinkle it around your home, or sprinkle it around your space. That is an excellent way to give your home some much needed protection. It's as simple as that. If you are in the broom closet, which means you haven't come out as a witch yet to your friends and family, and you kind of want to be sneaky about your spells, again, black pepper is one of those spices that's very easy to come by and nobody will suspect anything. You can keep some black pepper in your purse, in your pocket for protection. Sometimes you can even put some ground black pepper, just a little sprinkle, into your shoes. And wherever you're walking, you're being protected. Again, you can, these things are tiny. You can sneak them anywhere. You can put some on your altar. You can put them in your windows. You can put them, add them into your mojo bags, your satchels and things like that. Anything that you want protection in, black pepper will do you some good. And again, for banishment, candle magic and black pepper together is awesome. Another banishing spell that you can do is that you can take a little bit of black fabric, put a photo of your target, cover them in black pepper, and just seal it and then bury it far away from you. And I mean like go far, like at least go like 2-3 miles away from your home and just bury it somewhere and then just leave it there to rot. That's a great way, a great simple spell besides the travel to banish someone out of your life. It does work also, again, with banishing negative energy. So if you do feel like there are some negative energies that have made themselves home, you can burn some black pepper as incense, or make your oil. You can make a black pepper, spray, and you can use that as a spell to get rid of. So again, you can take your black pepper oil, dress a black candle, and again, use your word, use your authority, and just cast out any negative energy. All right, my beautiful witches, that is pretty much it. I think it's one of the my shorter videos in when it comes to like talking about herbs and plant magic and all that. But again, it's a small plant. It's easy to come by, but it's very powerful, and I mean very strong. So be careful, of course, when using it. As I said in all my other videos involving herbs, always be respectful to the plant spirits. If you are aware or not, every single plant, every herb, spice, bark, and resin has a spirit behind it. There was, the earth spirits took time to grow this just so you could have it. So make sure that every time you're going to use your herbs or plants in your spells, take some time to thank the spirits. Thank the plant. Thank it because it was grown. Thank the earth because it took the time and the effort to grow it for you, so it could be here present for you now. Thank it, bless it, and let it know what you want, what you want it to do. Don't just go blindly into your spells and throw things in. Know exactly what you want to do. Put a purpose behind it. I'm using this black pepper for protection. I'm using this to, this is for banishing, But again, always be respectful to your herbs, to your plants, okay? All right, my beautiful witches, that is it for today. Again, just a little quickie one. If you have any other questions about black pepper or you want some more in-depth spells, feel free to leave me a comment down below. Of course, you're always more than welcome to message me on my Instagram at wickedwitchofla. That's also down below. And just make sure to like, comment, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can tap the little bell on the side to get notified whenever I put out a new video. I'm trying to consistently put out at least 2 videos a week. All right, so definitely stay in tune for that. All right, my beautiful witches, thank you so much for joining me today. Be safe, blessed be, please take care of yourselves. The world is crazy right now. So if there's, a lot of negativity in the world right now, so this will come in handy. All right, witches, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Blessed be.